Alright, this is a Money Problems tarot card reading for Pisces. Um, this does have a point of imagery for people that it resonates for, and I will read that at the end. Um, it may be interpreted many different ways, but that's fine. Also, this covers many different diverse financial needs, usually small or big. It depends on you. Sometimes it includes relationships, but with relationships, it is interpreted in a lot of tarot readings and with a lot of tarot readers that a relationship and a business are on the same thing. Okay? Because it's a higher part of emotion. Okay, so just take that into consideration when you're watching other readers, especially with love relationships. It could be that you're starting a business. That could be the new love in your life. You love your business. But anyway, with that aside, your first card is what is the case of your financial issue? We have the Four of Wands in reverse. So, a false sense of security, uneasiness, even in the face of full security, um, never being sure of what one has, ruthlessness, holding on to possessions, happiness diluted by subconscious inhabitations. So, I feel like you might actually have worries about money or worried about um, your next step forward as far as life is concerned or debt control is concerned. You might have to come up with a payment plan to pay off some debts or to get some debts handled. Alright, so you can also go to court and have those handled or cut down by half sometimes. So you might want to try that if you need, like, desperately to get something down. But anyway, number two, what the querent needs to do. You have the Lovers. Ugh, I'm gonna put my pin there. Okay, so we have the Lovers, which is the thoughts of childhood nostalgia, the sweetness of a memory, a desire for the old, without measuring the true worth of the past, at times the future. So I feel like you might need to revisit a love relationship or get into a love relationship with somebody who's been a friend for a while, I guess. That could be very interesting. But yeah, it's for some of you it's a friend, for others of you it's a relationship that you've always had and you haven't really gotten to the next milestone, okay? So number three, we have obstacles. We have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a warm, loving person, absent-minded, but being unique, but has a unique vision, a good parent or friend, a sought-after advisor, practical, honest, happy, and poetic, and loved. So I feel like um, I feel like there might be somebody who's like me, who's kind of gumming out up the works, but you know what I mean. Um, but yeah, I feel like you might need to re-enter a relationship with somebody that you may have overlooked, or you might have not had the courage or the optimism to pursue. Okay, does that work for everybody? So number four, we have influences working on behalf of the querent, which is you. We have the Judgment card in reverse. Judgment card in reverse is a victory won at an excessive cost, a moment of power. So, um, there is, I feel like a lot of people working with you, it's like, it's not just one person, it's probably like a group of people, or it's a group of friends, or it's like friends trying to help you out, or family. But yeah, there's a bunch of people trying to help you out. Um, and there could be a lot of other things trying to help you out as well. Just figure out everything. Alright, so number 5, who or what is going to help the querents? We have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a good man respected in business and in community, a leader who is subservient to the querent, liberal, artistic, religious, a kind, a scientist, or a lawyer, adaptable. So I feel like this person could be a attorney. You might be going to court to settle your debts. Okay, so you could be trying to get it cut down by half or by 1/3, just so you're able to manage the debt better, or to make payments towards it, or to pay it completely off uh, when you get that ruling. So then, the creditors get something and you pay off your debt and all that stuff too. Usually creditors like to have half of the debt at least, um, because you did take a debt out on whatever you're doing, so they need to be paid back in some way. Um, so you might have a lawyer help you out with that. So number 6, we have the outcome. We have the Four of Cups. So there's hope. There's great expectations that are to be delivered, good approaches, new friends, new access to knowledge or dreams. So you're going to get a lot of help from people. You're probably going to get a lot of legal help or a lot of resources. I feel like resources would help. Um, Also, you could be starting a new job or have a new job on the thing. I have a new job. I work at a law firm now. It's fun. So yeah, I'm a paralegal at a law firm. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It took me a couple days. Had to learn some stuff and learn procedure, but it's all good. Um, but yeah, it's just a lot of writing and typing, so I'm like falling asleep while I'm like sitting here. But you might actually be getting a new job, or you might be paying off a complete debt, so then you're solvent on at least one thing, so then you don't have to worry about it anymore. But you might be finding a job, you might be finding a solution to a problem, you might be finding a new relationship after you solve a debt. But whatever the case is, remember, a relationship and business are the same thing. So you might be starting your own business. Um, so whatever the case is, it's going to be a good outcome. And you will have the imagery of cheerful stars. You might like to look at constellations like myself. I always like to see the Gemini constellation. I also like to see the Chariot constellation, as well as the Medusa and Percy. The Medusa has a lot of influence on people that have a darker sense of humor. So if there's a blue star in the front, it's going to be a good day. If it's going to be a red star, there's going to be some type of disturbance. So if you have a sadistic sense of humor, on a red day is not your day. On a white day, people are going to take your jokes very, statistically, which is good. Statistically, very good. But other ways, like on a red day, no. So just look for the Medusa in the hands of Percy. And there should be one snake that's on the star on her head. And there's two stars that rotate around each other in that constellation. So one of them's blue and one of them's red. Not really sure why they rotate, but it's pretty cool to see like the different stars. It looks like a purple star, but in a clear night, it's either red or it's blue. Okay, or it's like purple if it's blue. But yeah, that mostly controls good and bad situations and good and bad humor, you know. So anyway, hopefully this helps you out in some way, shape, or form. I love constellations. If you've been on this channel for a while or you just now joining us, I do like constellations. I'm probably better at reading the sky than I am cards. But I do like to be informational so people get every piece of information they need. And you can draw your own conclusions from it. You don't have to take my reading at face value. You can use your own discernment. You are smart individuals and you know what works for you and what doesn't. But I would try to get any debt that you have paid off. And if you have a really good attorney, I feel like it would help you out immensely. Okay. Anyway, take care of yourselves, take care of everyone, and I will see you here in the next reading. And enjoy the stars. I feel like they give you a lot of inspiration and power when you watch stars as a Pisces. You get in depth knowledge and you get to see stars, of course. Some stars have meanings and others, showed the fall of Rome and all this. But yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of stars out there. Anyway, I'll see you later, okay? Bye.